University of Houston's policy is that no recording can go on for privacy purposes. They also want to make sure that, you're not recording the lectures or anything like that. So it's been hard, but I'm going to really try to record today and let you all see what we've been doing. Now I think that we're at the point where we're starting like our first project, and we actually started it on Monday, and today is Wednesday. Those are the days that I go in, and then my other 2 classes I have online. Only got to drive like an hour to school and back, but I just use this time to pray and meditate with the Lord and listen to worship music, and it actually makes the time go by pretty nice. So I'll see y'all when I get out of the car. And I'm not wearing anything crazy. I'm just wearing this Los Angeles little crew neck, and I have on some sweats, and I have on some brown Ugg boots because it's kind of chilly. By the way, this lady in front of me is like all in her back seat messing with stuff and not driving. All right, made it to school. I had to use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna be on the way to the Blaffer Art Museum, which is where the Fine Arts Building is. So listen, I know that I'm dressed kind of warm today, but I'm doing it on purpose because my first class, it's like 60 degrees in there. So it's freezing, like my nose is cold, like and sniffly by the time I walk out of there. So that's why I'm dressed like this. It's the parking garage building, which actually also houses galleries apparently. Architecture building. It's really nice. I was actually just over there looking through their trash bins for a project, and I'll explain that later, of course. This building is the Blaffer Art Museum / Fine Arts Building. It's kind of hidden with the trees, but it's pretty large. It's got 4 floors, and the Blaffer Museum is right in the center of it. Okay, so for our first project that we're doing in my sculpting class, we're supposed to pick up or bring or find 6 pieces of trash or found items and make them into a sculpture. There's not really any concept that we are targeting. We are just creating a sculpture from our 6 found items, and then we're going to paint them one mutual color, and then at the end of that, all of us bring our projects together, and then we're going to form one larger project. It was a little challenging for me to just create and start building. I've never really done anything like that before. I'm usually sketching something out or thinking about a certain concept, but all we really had to go by were different artists who might have inspired the ideas of, we're calling it assemblage. There are just combinations of surrealism or just different industrial materials that a lot of artists have come up with in the past, like Picasso or Louise Nevelson or Nick Cave or Duchamp, I think I'm saying that right. So we've been looking at artists that have done something that just requires them assembling materials that are already ready-made, and then they just kind of combine it into whatever. So I just grabbed like a straw hat, a diaper box. I went out and found some more cardboard and some styrofoam, and some pencils were brought in, just a lot of different trash, and we've been putting it together. Not the most exciting project that I've ever done, but it's better than that drawing class, boy, I tell you. My second class is on the 4th floor of the Fine Arts Building, and it's got great lighting in this classroom, but there is no AC. It is awful. So my sweater that I had on, I was dying inside. This is a basics drawing class, so all we've been doing from the start of the class is perspective drawing, and I've been losing my mind. Even with all of the credits that I had, for some reason it still did not get me out of this class. Ooh, I'm finally done with that 3-hour class. Can you imagine 3 hours of just perspective drawing? Oh my goodness. And the first class is also 3 hours, so it's from 8 to 11 and then 11 to 2. All right, I'm out of class. I will say this drawing class is like so super like level 1, like fundamentals of drawing. Like it is so elementary to me. And while I find the lessons and the exercises useful, and it is a little refreshing to get to do it, but while I find it useful, I am not necessarily, I don't feel challenged. And I know it's only the 3rd week of school, and I know that the assignments will harden as the weeks go by, maybe, I don't know, but it's not my favorite. And I can't even really say that the sculpture is also my favorite. I am not really liking it. It's a big difference from coming from an art institute and going to a university that has an art program, and I'm thankful. Immediately, like from day 1, week 1 at KCAI, not only was I surrounded by art students, because everybody there is pursuing art in their own way. Like the people in my drawing class, they are, you know, either taking it as a minor, or it's like some type of elective that they need to, you know, complete their major. Like it's not a love of theirs. I'm about to fall out. It's 92 degrees. I had my sweater on. I had to take it off because it was hot, but I had the right idea because it was freezing in my first class. Anyways, definitely not really challenged just yet. It's a big difference from KCAI, just in that perspective, in that way. But I am, you know, glad that I'm getting it done. I do feel like this drawing class, I don't really need it, but because it was the only thing that was available within the credits that I needed to graduate, it's what I had to take. And like class filling and the convenience of the days and the schedule, like that was all something to factor in as well. So I'm hoping that it becomes more challenging and more exciting as the weeks go on. Even the sculpture class, I'd say we've been doing a little bit, but I wasn't like super, you know, ecstatic to be doing what we're doing in class. Man, do I wish I could have finished KCAI? Yes, I do, like 100%. But you know, it was so expensive. I wasn't getting any money like with FAFSA, like at all. Like I wasn't getting anything. And you know, looking back, seeing as this is what I've always wanted to do and finish, I should have gotten more scholarships. I should have, worked harder to get the money to go to school or whatever. But, now I have my kids and my husband and my family. So I'm thankful for that. I am. And just, I'm going to be doing things, a little different. Some things are not going to be happening the way I want to in the timeline that I've wanted, but it's okay. I'm just glad that I'm getting it done and moving toward the future that I like. It just feels right.